has declared the Deputy President, William Samoei Ruto, as Kenya's President-elect. Ruto was declared the winner at a closely fought contest after garnering 50.49% of the vote against Azimio's Raila Odinga, who managed to garner 48.85%. The anxiety almost coming down. But let's look at that story in more detail, where, as I mentioned, Ruto has been declared as the president-elect. He trounced his closest rival, Raila Odinga, of the Azimio Umoja coalition. I repeat again, that's according to IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati, and he reported that Ruto garnered 7,176,141 votes, representing 50.49% of the total votes cast, as I indicated earlier there, while Raila managed to garner 6,942,930 votes, representing 48.85%. Let us now look at that report in more detail.
After days of waiting, William Ruto of the United Democratic Alliance was declared the president-elect by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission chairperson Wafula Chebukati. Chebukati announced to a jubilant audience at the Bomas of Kenya, which was the national tallying center, that Ruto got 7,176,141 votes, which represent 50.49% of the total votes cast. In addition, Chebukati announced that Ruto managed to get at least 25% of votes cast in 39 counties. His closest competitor, Raila Odinga of Azimio Umoja, garnered 6,942,930, which represents 48.85% of the total valid votes. Chebukati further announced that Raila got at least 25% of votes cast in 34 counties. Professor George Ojakoya of Roots Party came in third with 61,969 votes, which represents 0.44%, while Maure Waihiga of Agano Party, who had conceded defeat yesterday, managed 31,987 votes, representing 0.23% of the valid votes cast. Both Professor Ojakoya and Maure did not secure at least 25% of valid votes in any of the 47 counties. In his acceptance speech, Ruto pledged to build on the foundation put together between him and President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Let me also, at this point in time, acknowledge my boss, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, who has worked with me over the last 10 years in various forms. And I want to commit to the people of Kenya that I will build on the foundation that President Kenyatta and I put together and take this country to the next level.
And of course, that speech there being delivered by President-elect William Ruto. A little later on the show, the panelists that I have, we will be dissecting that speech. So do stay with us. Moving on, President-elect William Ruto has promised to work with both sides of the political divide in his government to foster development and prosperity of the nation. In his acceptance speech, the one we just had, held at the Bomas of Kenya after being declared winner of the August 9th presidential race, Ruto said that there will be no room for vengeance against the people who wronged him, saying that he looks ahead to working towards building a functional, democratic, as well as prosperous country. Here's that report.
So, in accordance with the law, the Constitution and the law, I, Wafula Chebukati.
The final announcement was made and he rose Kenya's 5th president-elect.
Hereby declares that Ruto William Samoei, of ID number 6847208, has been duly elected as the president.
William Samoei Ruto, upon receiving his election certificate, took to the podium to address the nation.
I want to thank God for getting us to this point. I want to thank God that today we have concluded this election.
He thanked the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission for conducting a free and fair and credible election, saying the posting of the presidential results on a public portal was a game changer.
I want to congratulate the IEBC for raising the bar. And I want to say, without fear of any contradiction, that one Wafula Chebukati is our hero. Soft-spoken, but firm.
Ruto acknowledged his voters and promised those who did not vote for him that he will be a president for all.
I want to promise that I will work with all elected leaders and all leaders in Kenya so that we can fashion a country that leaves nobody behind.
To his main competitor, Azimio's Raila Odinga, Ruto promised to work with the opposition on oversight of his government. He said the people have assigned roles to both the executive and opposition, which are important for the development of the nation.
I want to promise the people of Kenya that I will run a transparent, open, democratic government. And I will work with the opposition to the extent that they provide oversight over my administration.
Acknowledging President Uhuru Kenyatta, who he deputized for a decade, Ruto said he will build on the foundation put together by the outgoing government to take Kenya to the next level. Betty Kiptum, Kenya Decides.